Hello. It's Thursday. Thursday at 3. So let's work on a journal. Let me get myself a drink here real quick, and I'm going to just share myself out a little bit. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Did you ever have those days where like you drop everything all the time, or like everything, it seems like you have to do everything twice? That might be what's happening with me today a little bit, feels like. Where you walk into a room 14 different times because you're not sure why you went in there to begin with. All right, one more time. One more time. Hey, Lori. I'm going to be working in my little yellow journal. Hey, Callie. So I put up a poll earlier. Oh, let me switch these around. There we go. I put up a poll earlier today about whether or not we wanted to do this or the Alice in Wonderland journal, which is basically done. I think that the last little bit of tweaking I need to do is one of those, where I need to just concentrate and do it. Gosh, if I feel like this is basically done, we might just move on to starting our little green one. Hey, Lori. So yeah, the Alice in Wonderland is basically done, and it's been so long since I've been in here. That is tight. But I don't. Secrets and Dreams. I don't remember where we're at or anything. Oh, that's one of those little book plates from a Reader's Digest book. Little cluster. Bird. Ooh, I like this journal. Hello. It's been a while since I've been in here. It's just a little over the page element that way smushed. Aw, another little, this was that, what did I do? Glue it all together? I think it was supposed to be that little matchbook type thing. Or this, yeah, there we go. Oh my gosh. Where this would go under there, but it's like a hidden journaling spot. And there is on one of our rusty paper clips with the bow. Little pocket. Another little place to journal. Gosh, you guys, I don't know that I need to do any more in here. But that's cool. I like those ladies. Hey, Amanda. So, yeah, I might start my green one. I guess I didn't realize, in my brain, I just still had stuff to do on this. The little things. I really like this yellow journal. It's happy. And there's a lot of journaling space in there. But it doesn't feel it does not feel empty. Sometimes when there's a lot of places to write, that's just another little, this is a vintage hanky. Isn't that cute? With the little kind of old school tape measure, or like, you know, you can tell it's really old tape measure. I think I got that in a Sewing Notions thing. Anyway, I interrupted myself and now I don't remember what I was saying. I think just that I didn't realize I was done, maybe. So yeah. Oh, I know. I was talking about how sometimes when there's a lot of places to journal, it feels empty, but this does not feel empty at all. So now this is the blue one. We have the blue one and the yellow one. And I think I'm going to do green next. I think that's what we decided on last time I worked in it, which has been a minute. But I'm just going to do, I will have to go through and like redistribute this stuff or back to where it's home, where it belongs. I think that's what we decided on last time, you know, when we voted. I was just using these little cardboard pieces that I had. I believe that what I have learned, and I think I did it on this one, see, I gave it a spine. This one I did not have a spine, and I like having a spine on it. So we're going to do that with this too. It's a little easier to deal with. A little easier to maneuver and do all the things. So let me grab a piece of green, like my green fabric, or fabric with lots of greens in it, and we can decide. I love this fabric. I know I bring it out a lot and I've used it several times. This is my Tim Holtz fabric. So, and this is his green, obviously his green. So get it all out, then we'll go through. Like he has all these color, you know, color coordinating things. And it's not like we have to use this, you know, the Tim Holtz stuff or anything. I just, it's very easy. I got fat quarters of, over time I've gone back and gotten fat quarters and ended up with having all of the color palettes, I think, except for maybe blue. I don't think I have blue. I love these collage strips, but I think that the cover, I'm kind of leaning towards this. Isn't that cool, that typography? Yep, I like it. It feels, you know, these are both very, what do I want to say? Kind of the same style, I guess. And this looks a little bit more like a grungy kind of look, or maybe some steampunk elements could be put in with it. That might be fun. I like the smaller. Oh, this just has lace over top of the. I think I like the smaller pattern, because I know I'll put stuff over the top, you know, pictures or whatever like that over the top. I like this one too. I like the travel-y one, but I think I'm gonna go for this one, I think. So what's everybody doing today? Y'all, after this, I have to go pick up some stuff that I got from an auction. And then I need to put myself on punishment because this is my pattern. You guys tell me if you can relate, okay? If I have things to do that I'm not sure about, that is going to take effort, sad but true, then I put it off by doing things like shopping, eating, I don't know, things that aren't good, things that aren't healthy, financially or physically healthy. So, I just have stuff to do that kind of stresses me out that I'm worried about doing. Hey, Q! And so I have been doing a little online shopping at the old auction site. And I've got to stop. Like, this is it. This is it. I'm going to pick up this stuff. And that is all it's going to be. It can't be any more. No more. But I did get some really cool stuff. At least no more for a while, because I mean, I'm to the point where I'm having a hard time finding a place for the stuff. Anybody else? Same. Yes. And it's so cool. Or going to estate sales. Do you have the estatesales.net app on your phone? Don't do it. If you don't have it on your phone, don't put it on your phone. Because you just might be out and about and think you have some time to kill. So, why not just look up all of the estate sales in the neighborhood that you're in right then? Hey, Pam. And it's just so interesting. It's fun walking through other people's houses and seeing, basically you're seeing their lives. Right? I mean, let's see, that's kind of thin. I guess, oh, I did. I'm like, I thought I did this last time. So there should be another short one. So yeah, and I've gotten a little bit better. However, the stuff I'm going to pick up after I'm done with this live is in the category of things I said I was done getting, because it doesn't go in my paper pack. Like, things that I pick up that I can use in my paper pack, I can justify somewhat, right? Old books and old papers and stuff like that. But these, I think I've told you guys before, these little things like this. What do I have in? I have some vintage jewelry, and like this is from one. So that is something that I'll use in my journaling, right? Oh my gosh. Exactly, Lori. Yes. But I love these little things like this. Have I shown you guys this? So I haven't done it yet, but I plan on making my presser fit is in there, pin cushion. And these two things fit together so perfectly. They're so cute. Oh, yes. Like that? Yes. Okay. Oh my gosh, Lori. Yes. But I love these little type of things. These old lady dishes. When I was young and I would see these little shelf sitter type things, I'd be like, gosh, lady, get a life. No. But I love them. I've gotten to where I love them now. And I have little bowls and stuff with trinkets and stuff on my desk, and the paper flowers and everything are in all of them. And anywho, that is what I'm going to pick up. I won an auction for a big, huge collection of teacups, guys. So those teacups might be coming up on my sales, because you know, maybe I'll do like I was talking to Cheryl about it, and she said she said you should do a kit to make the pin cushions, like, like that little one over there. That isn't quite made yet, but I make it. And I do have some really cool fabric. So I don't know. It might be coming. All right. I'm just eyeballing that, gluing it down. I'm going to end up with a lot of extra on this end, I bet. And leaving very little in between the ends in the middle. Probably less than 1/8 of an inch. Lori, I know. I have seen them over the years, and I always am like, I have so much of that. And, we all know Cheryl's a genius, right? I'm like, I was in my brain, I'm thinking, I would need to make all of them. And she's like, no, you don't, just sell a kit. I'm like, oh, that's why you're the leader. Okay. Ooh, isn't that fabric pretty? Does it look like a Rorschach test? Is that what they're called? Rorschach? Yeah, but that's the kind of stuff. That's the kind of stuff I need to not bid on, but it's so pretty and I like it. And man, some of the teacups in this are just, they are gorgeous and intricate. And ooh, I think, is that my husband? Shh, don't talk, no more talking about that. Oh my gosh. I'm such a dork. Estate sales can be, I don't know, sometimes they can feel a little bit sad. Do you guys find, if you've gone to them? I feel like, I don't know how to say. Sometimes I'm like, you kind of make up stories about people, you know how we do. I think I do this different every single time, y'all. Let's see. Let me think. I think in the past I have gone like this. And then I just go like that. I think this is how I've done it in the past. I know I've done it this way with paper. Can't be that different. Right? Let's just go for it. So what do you guys think about these other two being kind of, shabby chic, vintage, the style that I don't know, I've been doing it a while, and I sometimes think that you get to where you want to change it up a little bit, or at least I do. I mean, green could go lots of ways. You could go apothecary. You know, I think about those kind of, actually I have one sitting up here. This is a really old prescription bottle. So I feel like, you know, it's getting ready to be the time of year of maybe doing some, I don't know, spooky. I like dark academia type stuff. I'm gonna have to figure out what to do there. Or I like grunge. Grungy stuff is kind of fun. Industrial, steampunk, I said earlier. What does green make you guys think of? I mean, a nature journal is like this is the one that I just did the other day for my husband. I haven't finished it yet. I still need to glue that down and put a few more things, but I got the signature sewed in and everything. So I guess I feel like I don't want to do another nature thing. Like I just did one. Let's just see where it takes us. Tomorrow, I go pick up grandkids from school for the first time since they've been back. My son-in-law, you know, they got, my son and daughter-in-law got paternity leave when they became guardians. And they staggered it. My daughter had off first, and then he had off, and he goes back to work. So I'll be picking up grandkids tomorrow. And I'm like, man, it was a nice little reprieve. Because, you know, I usually did it all through the summer too, because they worked, you know, they normally work during the summer. Oh, I like it. It's pretty. So let me think here. What do I want to do? I think I want to. Whoop. I don't want all of that. Right? So I'm just going to go. Right. I know this is not the way that you would, I don't know, miter. Is that what you call it with fabric? But it's what's happening here today. Yay! Oh, awesome, Lori. That makes me so happy. Yeah, that paper pack had like my favorite things. You know what I mean, I love, you know, I don't know if you watch the replay of the Zooms. If you don't, I don't blame you. I know they're really long and us just visiting. But yeah, I don't know why. I always have wanted to just travel by myself, just kind of, I don't know, take off and go on an adventure, and I don't know. It sounds fun, but I'm probably romanticizing it and would be crying. I don't know. I do like being by myself. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I kind of feel like I might be a little bit of a gypsy. I've always loved going on road trips too. I don't understand, like, to me, once the car leaves the driveway, that's when the vacation starts. A lot of people that I've traveled with in the past are like still on edge until they get there, and I'm like, man, you need to enjoy the journey, my friend. It's calm down. Like, this is part of the vacation. What about you guys? Who is anxious to get where they're going, and who enjoys the drive or the travel or the flight, or whatever it is? If anybody wants to watch the birthday of the paper pack, that celebration, just do the hashtag birthday in the comments if you haven't already. Ooh, that's pretty. But see, I'm attracted to that. That is the style of, can you guys see the whole thing? That is the style that I was saying I wanted to change, do something different. I know I have those big papers in here somewhere. Oh, this is 49 and Market stuff. And their plum pack has a lot of green in it. It's like green and plum. Yes, Lori. Yes. I mean, that surely goes without saying. I don't even know that I could drive without, Gardettos. What's your favorite road snack? It depends on the destination. Man, I love just to either have my book going or have like, a playlist. I put a lot of thought into the playlist before I go somewhere. Kind of like that. That's pretty, isn't it? I apparently used some of that. That's from the Christmas pack. That one might be too. Oh, look, greens. Okay. Lots of possibilities. I mean, I immediately like that. You could do it either way too. Yep. Oh my gosh, it's like we're the same person, because like I like Gardettos, but to me that's kind of I like it's intermixable or interchangeable with Chex Mix, and absolutely Twizzlers for me. Absolutely. It's a must. What do you guys think? Do you like the stripes? I feel like because this pattern is kind of an abstract, even though there is a pattern, it's circular and it's abstract. So it makes me feel like these abstract patterns are not good with it. These just have a green kind of tinge to it. I like the numbers with it too. Uncle called. Well, Linda, what is your, since you're going to be on the road here before long, what is your favorite on the road snack? Is it Chex Mix and Twizzlers? I do kind of like the numbers. I think I'm going to go with the stripes though, you guys. I don't necessarily care for this, which is crazy because I like it in other colors. I just don't like it in this. Ew! Oh, hey, Marilyn. Come in. Can you come in under your page name? Or tag yourself, tag your page name so that everybody can follow you. I'll probably be done about then and y'all can switch right on over. Okay. Oh, I guess it doesn't quite go halfway. Okay. Done by me. Here, I'm gonna see. Okay. Oh, maybe you tagged it too. It wasn't showing up like it was tagged for me in StreamYard. Hey, Jeanette. There we go. Okay, if you're not following Done By Me, be sure you go over there and follow. I'm gonna go right there. And right there. You're welcome. I was just telling them after I'm done with this, I'm going to pick up more finds from an auction that I had no business bidding on in the first place. I like that. I like that. I think that I want to, I'm going to use black ink for the edging on this. I mean, I guess I do have ground espresso too. Maybe I'll do that. Oh, what? Oh, girl, I got, we're trying to keep it a secret, okay? Don't tell Tommy or Tom. Teacups. Somebody's teacup collection. And oh yeah, that's gonna work. That's gonna work. I don't need the black. Sorry, guys. It's gonna end up. Oh, it's gonna be upside. Oh, yes, it is upside down. Which means I'm gonna have to unplug my phone. Okay. Get back up there, you. Okay. Exactly. Oh, I did that because my lid came off my ink. But they're so pretty. And you know, I think about my kids. I don't want them to have to deal with a bunch of crap when I go, but I can't keep myself from getting more. I know. It came with a zipper thing that had, well, you know what you do like for your ornaments, those carrier things for ornaments. They're in one of those. I like that. I'm not supposed to. Are you saying that because I told you I'm not supposed to be buying that kind of stuff anymore? I was just telling them. I told myself to stop with that stuff, but it's hard. It's so pretty. Yeah, I didn't realize I was done with the yellow journal. I did not measure. We got a decent start here. We got our cover. I'll probably do a complementary fabric for the spine here. And I don't know about you guys, but don't you change, like, I think when I changed from the kind of creating I did before, there were certain things I found it hard to get rid of when I started doing more journaling and stuff. Well, now I don't have a problem getting rid of those. Oh, that's a good idea, Linda. I love that. You're right. So I find that I have to constantly go through because I don't know that my tastes change as much as my perspective about what I have changes, you know? And it's definitely changed on what I get at these type of things, these auctions and stuff, because for the longest time I felt like there wasn't anything available in the realm of stuff that I wanted. So anytime something would come up, I would grab it. Well, I'm seeing it more and more, but I was still in the habit of grabbing it. Certain items. So I kind of have to retrain myself that way too. Well, in the pictures, there's this one that is turquoise and it's all etched in gold everywhere. There's a lot of gold on a lot of them. Some of them will not be made into pin cushions because they're, oh my gosh, you guys, look. I did not even realize that my cardboard pieces weren't the same size. That's funny. Okay, so let's think about that. What we gonna do? This one is smaller on the top and the bottom, so I think it needs to be the front. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, it'll really spark up, wouldn't it? Okay. Now I'm gonna grab that's not what I meant. That's not what I want. I still am not necessarily mad at the idea of adding some purple to this. I do like purple and green together. I thought I had a paper pack. That's blue. Well, I came across lots of pretty stuff, but it's not what I was thinking. I probably sold it in a sale because I was like, no use hanging this, keeping this around if I'm not going to use it. This tattered and worn scrapbook paper set. This isn't even all of it. Like I tore it in half because it was so thick. But I love how it's categorized by color, because when I need a, you know, a green piece or I need a blue piece or whatever, I can just go to this and pick some stuff out, either complementary colors or, you know, it's a good little, and I think I have more than one. I like that. It's not green, but it's, I feel like it goes. See, that's kind of purple and green. This is kind of a chartreusey color. I'm not necessarily, ooh, I like that. I'm not necessarily a fan of the leopard. I mean, I don't mind it. I wear it. Feel like that's too on the nose. It's kind of a turquoise too. Maybe this. I use this a lot. Ooh, that's pretty. I probably have some of these pages, you know, scraps of some of these pages out. Okay. So our actual journal pages need to be, let's say 4 3/4 by 3 3/4. I know what I was going to do. I'm like, what was I just getting ready to do? I was going to grab some coffee dyed paper. Okay, so 4 3/4 tall. About right there. Oh, get in there. Just do one at a time, Michelle. Oop. Let's check. That is definitely the tallest it can be. Wouldn't want it to be any taller than that. That paper is nice. I wonder, I think it's that, oh, you know, the children's tablets. Like, oh, come on. Like Big Chief, kind of, but not, because it's not lined, but it kind of has that feel to it. I'm going to go just a little bit less. And I'm just going to finish tearing this the rest of the way. Why not, right? Now I'm going to make some pages out of this and then probably do some smushing, some smushing. Okay. So these need to be let's see if this works. And there's plenty from this end that I can make a whole nother set. Okay, I'm gonna move this and then decide what colors. I have really been into this forest moss color lately. It's a pretty dark green. Oops. This one is called Rustic Wilderness. Maybe we'll just do a little of both. But I need a contrast to that. Pine needles, that's not good. That's not what we want. I have like those seedless preserves. That is a, you know, very pinkish purple. Maybe. I gotta put some of this up. I got too many out. That one, I'm like, that one, it doesn't have a label, but yeah, it does. Tried to label them so that I got so sick of having to pull them up, you know, every time, because I have 2 of these containers, and I want to get that one out. If I didn't know which container the one I was looking for was in, finally got smart, labeled them. Sorry guys, my Fabri-Tac is, you know, it comes through the fabric. There we go. Oh, yeah. So this fired brick, it's pretty red. You know what, though? I forget about the sprays. Do you have the sprays? I forget about them. I definitely, I was going to say, I know I have a purple. I have wilted violet, but I was thinking, yes. Nope, that's the Victorian velvet. That's fired brick. Carved pumpkin, it's just not, I'm like, this one isn't even open. Abandoned coral. Let me think. What am I trying to... Okay. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It's fun to experiment. I mean, it's just paper, right? So I'm going to do one of those and one of those. And the rusty hinge I got out, it's kind of an orangey color, which looks really good, I think, with these greens. I'm just trying to do a plum. Oh, you did? I have a, I think I have a small purple one. I do. I have Shaded Lilac and I have Villainous Potion. I feel like this one might be more. We'll see. It doesn't show up on here. But I feel like that purple needs a little bit of red in it for it to be plum. This is gonna be an experiment. We'll see. I'm like, where's my paper now? That's pretty. I don't like the bright green, which, I mean, I'm not surprised by that, honestly. That didn't do much. gotta go back to the green I know I love, and that's this. I like it on the edges of the paper, so I try and get that. Try and bring some pretty green back into that mixed mud green. There we go. Honestly, I feel like maybe we could spray. What do I have? What have I done here? You know what I think this is? I think that one of my inks like this, I think it was brushed corduroy. I want to say it ran out, or like it wasn't really working, and I took the lid off and stuck the whole thing in water and then drained what I got. But I don't know for sure. I don't know for sure what I did there. What is this? Not that. I know there was a green in here. There it is. Evergreen bough. Let's kind of see. Lord. Oh, you guys can't really see that, can you? The spray. It sprayed. Believes me. I'm thinking I'm going to have green spray over everything. Maybe you can see it there. Ooh, I like that. On the opposite side, it did like some water damage. So after doing this, what I think would look good would be to smush, like I should have done the spray in the purple, like smush in green and spray in purple, or smush in purple and spray in green. Could you guys hear me while I was talking over that loud dryer? That spray, that mist is all over. It's all over here too. Okay. Oh, this was the one that had the purple. I think I want it to go the opposite way. Okay. Now, are you? Send us a picture, Callie. Post a picture. We want to see. I'm going to take this one. I'm going to go to the height. And then for the width, oops, I'm just going to, let's see, go a little bit more so that I can score. So that, this will be like a little flip out, folded something or other. So like that, and this can be like a little tuck. Little tiny side tuck. Hey Cheryl, how are you? Oh gosh, it's after 4. I have that, appointment to pick up what should not be named. My auction finds. I think it's at 4:15, so 4:15 to 4:30 is what it is. Come on. What on earth? Don't you hate it when you can't get it fed in there just right? Hold your mouth just right. Why, Linda? What have you heard? What is that? I don't even remember that conversation. Fucking aliens. Yep. Oh my gosh. That movie, that M. Night Shyamalan movie where he comes back and they have on those foil hats. Oh man. The very first time I seen that, me and my husband died. Oh no, Cheryl. Oh, okay. Okay, that's better. Yes, now I remember now. I hope that you're not allergic or anything like that. That can be so dangerous. This one is not acting right. Yeah, gosh, green could go so many ways. I don't do a lot of purple, so I'm thinking maybe the whole green and purple thing ought to be saved for when I do a purple one, because I'm determined now. Now I've got a theme going. I'm determined to see it through. Oh, Cheryl, thank goodness. Were you still at the doctor? Oh, that's scary. My dad always has horrible reactions, and he, worked outside. He would constantly, his whole hands swelling up, and I remember that as a little girl, him. Okay, little corners here. I'm still not quite sure that that's gonna be enough. Even, let's do one more that's wide and folded up, kind of like we did the one that was long. See, this is definitely purple, but I'm like, man, something like that, I could just cut it off. Or no, I could fold it up, right? Duh. I don't want to lock myself in on the purple, though. I'm not sure it does, but it has to be this way. Okay. So this needs to be, oh gosh, math. I think let's see. Oh, I did. I didn't move it. I mean, it must have moved up, I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't move on its own. Everybody that needs to do the hashtag birthday, let me get rid of that. Oh yeah, I definitely want to see when you're done. Okay, I think that'll be cute. So let's do our little snippy snip, which you can just eyeball it, of course. I thought just in case somebody hasn't seen this before, you can also go from, take your center line and go the same distance on either side, which for me is 2 of the small dashes. Oh my gosh. Cheryl. I knocked it over. Okay, so then I'm going to go to that point, from that point to this point, the point where it meets there, and do the same thing here. I don't personally feel like it has to be that precise, but, and then I kind of like to do the same thing on the end. I don't think it needs to be quite as much, though. Just a little bit. Just one little smidge instead of 2 smidges. Oh my gosh. Ugh, they are mean. I am not the person that, and I don't really like those people I don't really like the people that say, if you don't bother them, they won't bother you. That's a bunch of baloney. They will still bother you. I mean, you could just be like, Cheryl, minding your own business. Oh, wow, Callie. Calico. That's fun, though. I think that seems fun to do that. If you, I mean, if you've been with your person a long time and you trust them, they're not going to steer you wrong. Okay, so this right here, this pocket on this side, I am going to just follow this around. There we go. So that doesn't show up like that. And then I think this one will be fine. Will be fine just being rounded. So one thing I hate about file folders is that you can't round that corner by the tab, I mean, you can, you just have to be more talented than me with scissors. Am I okay with that? I'm not sure if I am or not. So this will probably be over another page. I'm gonna leave this for now, even though you can see it. And I'm still gonna glue it in too. Yeah. Oh, Lori. Yes, they. What am I? The faucets. That's what I'm trying. Isn't that what they're called? Facets, faucets. Under the on the house. So because this is so almost springy, I'm gonna go back to the ground espresso on it because I just want it to have a little bit of grunge. It's not necessarily grunge. It's definitely not as subtle as like vintage photo or something. It makes it look more like a vignette. So I'm going to get off here, but if you guys are still wanting to hang out, you could always run over and check out Marilyn in Done By Me. Her business page is tagged up in the comments. So yeah, go check her out. I'm not sure. She said it was going to depend on what the weather was today, I think, as to what she was going to do. But yeah, she's got that, 200 and however old house. So I imagine she's getting up to something fun. If I were to guess, she's having herself a good time over there. Okay. So I feel like that that changed it just enough. I think that right there to me needs to be a little more subtle. Blend that in a little bit. There we go. Okay. So we are well on our way with the green now. So now we got the blue, we got the yellow, and we're on our way with the green. There we go. All right. Oh. Oh, good. That's nice, Callie. That's fun. That's fun. Okay, you guys. Well, thanks. Thanks so much for hanging out with me for just a little bit today. I appreciate it. I will be back, of course, next Thursday. In the meantime, what's going on in the meantime? Let's see. Oh, on Monday, there is, oh, nope, that's something else. Oh my gosh, I don't have anything going on until next Wednesday. And that is the harvest, harvest thing. Harvest. It's one of the, it's in the Crafty Bunch. It's one of Christie's from it. Oh my gosh. Anyway, Wednesday. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you next time. Have a great weekend if I don't see you before. Bye.